So this is this one. This looks like a weird animal though. With this is the head and the body. Ha! Guys, this is what we have. Hello my lovely, welcome back to my channel. I am going to demonstrate how to make a knotless jungle braid in a very beginner friendly way. Starting off, so I always start off as expected, braiding just the hair. I braid 2 circles and then I start adding the hair, and I do not add like one section of the extension at once. I just hang on both of them and braid. This is what works for me and it comes out perfectly fine. So again, let me turn to the side so you can see better. I hold on to the hair like this and just hook it into between my index and thumb fingers. Then I braid. I get the next one. I form a hook here, hook it into my thumb and index finger, again braid. So I am adding a total of 5 pieces of about this size. Once I have finished adding my braiding hair, I can start pulling. So braid 1, 2, 3 and you pull. Braid 1, 2, 3, pull 1, 2, 3, pull. The quantity of hair that you pull out of this place is going to determine how jungled or how rough the hair is and the frequency at which you pull. One thing I can say for sure is that this hair gets pretty like tangled or messed up at this end because of now you are left with different lengths. So that's 1, 2, 3. Because each time you pull any of the hair sections, it gets shorter, and this quantity of hair going off is at least half of an inch. If you are confused about where to pull, this is the last plate you have. You have to pull the plate ahead of the incomplete one. So I have this one over my index finger, so it is not complete, but this one is complete. So this is the one I pull because at this point it is secured but it is not too tight. So 1, 2, 3. This is the incomplete one. This is the last completed one. So I pull from here and I braid 1, 2, 3 and pull. If you do not want to do this to the end of your braids, you can, because I think if you want to pack your hair into like to style your hair differently, you will be better off if you have tapered ends, so that when you make something like a bun, you can have these free ends to be able to play with. So let's see how far it will start feeling wrong, or just feel as if from common sense you should stop this braid at this point, and I am getting close to that. You because when the braids are, just look at this, guys. That's how you know it's time. It's time to just stop. Just stop. Ah, whoever came up with these braids is amazing. Look at this. Sweet. No, it looks like, this looks like a weird animal though. With, this is the head and the body and then the tail. Weird animal. Fine. So now guys, let's proceed and make another one just like this, but this time we are going to pull after 6 count, not 3. I start off with the knotless braid and I start adding my hair, making a hook like this, and I just hook it into my index and thumb fingers. Make your hook and hook it on. We are going to pull after every 6 count. So this is my half plate and the full one, so I pull from here and I braid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and no, I'm wrong. I'm supposed to stop on this side, so I don't know what number that is. So we go again. Wait, hold on. Maybe I didn't count that right. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, and it has to be on 7. You have to either pull on 5 or 7. Yeah, since this is 3. It has to be an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I pull. I think you can pull on 5. 5 will also be just scanty enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you like the jumbo, if you like the jungle look but you don't want it too crazy, I guess you can do this. This is still jumbo, but this is still jungle but a trimmed bush. A trimmed jungle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What I can say with this hair is that you tend to have a lot of flyaways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, I was trying to push my luck and see how far down I can keep braiding, but at this point I think I am done. If you don't stop early enough, you're going to pull and just pull out the hair. So this is this one and this is the first one. So you can see there are different looks. Let's do one more, but this time we are going to pull every time. Instead of 3, we pull on 1. My knotless as usual from my 3 strands. If you do not know how to cornrow, I have a very clear beginner video on how to cornrow, and today I have another video that will be going live, and this time around the video is addressing common mistakes or challenges people who are learning how to cornrow have, and how to avoid or fix that. So in that video I would demonstrate the problem, like when your braid is not lying down flat on the scalp. I would braid how beginners braid that cause that, and then braid the right way and tell you what to do to avoid that problem. So that video is like the best thing ever. You should check it out. I will link it in the description bar. If you want to see a review of this, my beautiful Nkechi, which is this mannequin, it's an Afro mannequin, because I was looking for a black hair, a natural hair doggy, and I got this. While reviewing it, I washed, I shampooed, conditioned, and blow dried it, and this is what the texture I came up with. So this is after each plate, guys. This is not jungle braids again. Wallahi, me, I don't understand what this thing is, but we are going to continue. This is her hair. I just mistakenly grabbed her natural hair. Let me attempt to make this thing slip off. So now I am pulling after every plate, just to see what it looks like, out of curiosity, guys. Let's see if this is a gold mine that we have not explored yet. This is the jungle of, like, this is rainforest jungle. This is a different type of jungle, man, guys. There will be a lot of bushmeat inside here because this is a thick forest jungle. This jungle is a thick forest, and I am not pulling it too much. I am trying not to pull the hair too much, since we are already going to have this distress look all over the place. So I might as well just pull out a little. Guys, I think this is going to be way shorter than the other two. Now you're going to see the effect that this jungle braid have on the length of hair. These little hairs that we pull out and think they are just small, this distance is actually up to half of an inch or so. And you can achieve both length hair. You better make your braiding hair without even cutting it, because you're going to run out of braiding hair. This is cutting the hair into two, and this is the length this badass is giving me. so beautiful. See the back. Oh, this is the real flower. This looks like a flower. Just imagine having this wand around something. Like you can make even headbands with this type of. See how delicate it looks. See, it looks so nice and soft. I swear it looks so feminine and girly. And this is all three of them. I'm just putting my hand behind because if I did like this, you hardly see it well because the floor is almost the same color with the atmosphere. If you have not seen 30 Days in Atlanta, that's what I am trying to make fun of. So this is the three of them. I pull this one at every 3 plates, pull this one at every 7 plates, and pull this one at every 1 plate, and this is what we have. Before doing this, I tried the what is it called, the jungle braids on yarn or Brazilian wool, and this is what it looks like. This color is not doing justice to it at all, but guys, this is a collection of jungle goodness.